All right, good morning. Happy Friday. I would say happy Friday, but it seems like this is the Friday from doom that we've all been dreading. That's eventually coming. The only thing that's good about this Friday morning is I got a nice little bowl of Greek yogurt, some oats, or granola actually, some berries. So I'm gonna swallow that real quick before I hop on the charts. Nothing good looks on the screener. Nothing on the screener looks good, and nothing in the long-term portfolio looks good. I mean, if we just take a quick look to my left, your right, Amazon's down, IonQ's down, QBTS is down, QUBT's down, Rigetti, Microsoft, Netflix, Silver, Gold. Actually, Netflix is up, basically a percentage, but still below my entry point. ASTS, SCCO, everything just slammed, slammed, slammed. Murder. Absolute murder. It's like a bloodbath on Wall Street today. Amazon's the big one. It's down like $19 or something in the pre-market. So SPY's down $9. It's just everything's getting fucked, man. So my long-term portfolio's probably in the negative after being up like 30% in October of 2025. Could sit here all I want and say I wish I cashed out, but it's a long-term portfolio. I'm not trying to time the market. So I understand that it will be back at all-time highs eventually. It might take a year, might take 2 years. I don't really know. I hope it doesn't take that long. Hope I see those numbers again, at least in 2026. But now I got to play the waiting game. Kind of spent all my capital at the end of last year. Really wish I saved some for this time. But I'm going to work. I'm saving up. I got a couple thousand saved up in the shoe box. So might buy it if these April lows get duped. I might throw some more money in, but that's it for that. As for now, I'm gonna try and finish up this week strong. Gonna head on the monitor, gonna look at the screener, and gonna try and provide you guys with a nice solid entry today. I think there's literally one tradable stock on my screener this morning, so let's go check that out. We are here and we are clear. I totally forgot to click record, so I've just been talking to myself for like 9 minutes now. It is 9:39. Doesn't really matter, honestly. Didn't miss much because, as you can see, the screener's pretty weak. TRX, way too cheap. Not going to trade that. FLE, FLYE. I could see a potential entry here if it breaks VWAP. We're actually going to probably start paying close attention to this one. RDIB, way too expensive. Not going to trade that one. BQ, I mean, just look at that. I'm not even going to take that seriously. WHLR was my favorite. I was really hoping it would break VWAP over here. That's what we've been watching this whole time, but kind of fell off. Probably no trade on that one. And ATXG, way too cheap. Not going to trade that one. So let's take it to our live screener. FLEY is up there. Is doing a little curl back. Finally broke VWAP. Let's see how it holds above that. TRX has been the most interesting thus far, but it's 14 cents. I'm not even going to take that seriously. So let's focus in on this one, and I'll be back if it provides an entry. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that little cow over there. There's nothing today. I think it's fairly obvious it's a no trade day. Shitty way to end a shitty last couple days, actually, from what started as a pretty nice week. We had a lot of momentum in the beginning of the week. Monday, even though we took an L, we picked the right stock. We took the wrong entry. There was an entry before our entry and an entry after our entry. That worked perfectly, but we just were wrong on our timing. Actually, I think it was 2 entries before and nothing after. I think we entered at the top like a big fat loser, but that's all right. I really liked the momentum I saw. It was unfortunate the entry I decided to go with. Then Tuesday we had nice momentum as well, and we had a 3.5% win, but we cashed out early. We kind of stalled out and got nervous, and our TP hit perfectly. So that would have been a really nice day. Kind of the most detrimental part of my week, actually, was fucking up that potential A-plus trade and that A-plus setup, quite frankly. And then Wednesday, we took a small loss. I really, really still like that setup, that entry, everything about it, honestly, still. I went back even yesterday and looked at it, and 9 times out of 10, I probably still enter on that trade. So losses just come with the game. I'm not really mad at that one. And then Thursday, Friday, just zero momentum, zero movement, zero entries provided. So kind of sucks. Leaves a sour taste in my mouth for sure. But I'm going to use this as fuel and motivation to go into next week strong with, grade A vision, a clear mindset, a clear goal. And that's all I could really do. I'm not going to let it ruin my weekend, even though I have fuck all planned for the weekend, because I don't really do much around here, honestly. I'll probably just catch up on my reading. I'm off all weekend, so I'll catch up on my reading, hit the gym. Super Bowl Sunday, I'll watch the Super Bowl with the family, maybe some friends. I don't know, go out. Not really big into the drinking these days. I'm trying to lock in with this shit. I'm trying to lock in with the gym. I'm trying to be better physically, mentally. I don't know why I pointed to my brain. Physically, mentally, emotionally, I'm trying to just be better all around. I'm trying to become a better person. The process, it's getting harder, I'm not going to lie. It's so much easier to just give in, go out, get fucked up, black out, not remember anything, but that's not going to get me where I want to be. So, we're going to continue on this journey. We're not going to give up. Never give up. You can't see me, John Cena. You know the vibes, bro. It's Feel Good Friday. I'm not going to let it ruin it. I got a great workout ahead of me, so yeah, that's pretty much it. No trade day. It stings, but what can you do? I'm going to sit on my capital, and I'm going to wait for the next opportunity. So hope you guys didn't lose any money today. Hope you're having a beautiful Friday morning, and I'll see you when I see you. Yo, why does my face look so fucked up on this camera, dude? I just look like one giant pimple. I don't know if I ever mentioned this in the videos, but I'm on the Accutane right now. I'm on a GHK right now, so really trying to fix this face up. Since I've gained so much weight, I just started breaking out like crazy, so it really sucks, but I'm hibernating this winter anyway, man. I have not been outside, have not been to the clubs, have not been to the bars, have not even been drinking, man. I've just been locked in. So I'm going to call it an early one tonight. I'm real tired. The gym beat me the fuck up tonight, so I was there later, actually. It was the first time I was there since like 2 years ago now, where I went after 4 p.m. So it was a cool change of scenery. Saw a different crowd over there, but way too packed for me at that time. Nah. I'm going to stick to my 1 p.m. workouts. But I saw something that resonated with me tonight during my reading. Wanted to share with you. All this crazy market, all the rumors, the stuff going up, the stuff going down. Everything was down, now it's back up. Are we bullish? Are we bearish? Are we hitting all-time highs? Are we hitting a crash? Nobody knows. All this noise, it's kind of got me reevaluating my positions and reevaluating my stance as a trader. And I'm definitely newer when it comes to both long-term investing and day trading, and something I find myself struggling with is FOMO. So if I could just share something that I went ahead and highlighted. I don't know if you could even see that. Yeah, went ahead and highlighted because I thought it'd be important to come back and see this in a couple days, weeks, months, years, whenever I open this book again. Don't be the trader that just jumps on whatever is moving because it's just moving. If you find yourself doing that, stop. This is what bad traders do. This is what traders with no plan do. It is the trading equivalent of Homer Simpson chasing the squirrel. I know it's simple. I know it's corny, but you just, I kind of did it with silver. It was fucking busting up, and I didn't want to miss out, and totally could have got it at a cheaper price today than what I did last month. So it sucks, I haven't really lost a drastic amount of money in any of my investments yet, thank God. But just these little things like entries and exits and emotional discipline, this is what, differentiates an average trader from an alpha trader. So that's just the stuff I kind of was thinking about today. I thought I'd share my little 2 cents on this Feel Good Friday. Hope you had a beautiful Friday. Good night, and God bless.